referee in Bolivia actually made up a VAR rule even though they don't have VAR in their country yet. He just randomly went behind, pretended to check VAR, and gave a penalty. So FIFA 20's back with a bang, and the Yoha are the only safest and most reliable place for you to get your FIFA coins. And if you use my discount code Gonth at the checkout, you'll get yourself a discount. So, today, we're going to be taking a look at VAR. You know, controversial VAR decisions gone wrong. We're talking when VAR gets it wrong. How can someone in a room with a computer watching football in super slow motion still manage to get decisions wrong? I want to thank this guy you've seen on the screen. He suggested me the squad builder. This is an amazing idea. Do you know what? You've won yourself some FIFA points to go and spend. I don't know, whenever you want to. If any of you have got some good ideas that you want to leave me and you want to win yourself some FIFA points, you know what to do. Drop a comment and a like right now, but let's get into it. And it's up in today's video with some of the most controversial, wrong VAR decisions. We're going to have to go with Courtois yesterday against PSG. What on earth was going on here? Because I'm confused. Right, so as we all know, Courtois comes sprinting off his line, snaps Icardi, gives away a penalty and gets sent off. But the referee completely disregards the red card, completely disregards the fact that he snapped the player and took it back for a little push that wasn't even a free kick. It wasn't even a hard push. Courtois' red card was taken back. The penalty was completely disregarded, and a free kick was given to Real Madrid. Completely the other way. And it gets even worse because we got Danny Rose, and Danny Rose's one was just absolutely stupid. VAR, whoever sat in that room on that computer, honestly, that's all I gotta say to you. Honestly. Oh, wait, I just caught something. One of them. So Man City were playing Tottenham, as we all know, and Sterling took a shot, and Danny Rose sort of blocked it, but it wasn't an unnatural handball. It was sort of a handball, like Rio Ferdinand said, that your hands have to do that to keep you stable, or you'll break your neck. And for some reason, VAR went and checked it and gave a penalty, and even gave Danny Rose a yellow card. It wasn't a deliberate handball. He didn't mean to do it. He had his hands sort of like that, and he tried to move his hand out of the way for balance, or you'd snap your neck. And we're gonna head over to China, and oh goodness gracious me, God knows what's going on in China. We all know it's just complete and utter crazy, the sort of shit that gets given, the VAR decisions. A guy used a piece of paper in the VAR room, a piece of paper, to decide if someone was offside. I'm done with this. So yeah, as you're gonna see, the offside was given even though it kind of wasn't even offside. So referee blows, says, wait, we're gonna go and check with VAR. And VAR in China is a lot different. Even though they have a VAR room, they do things a little differently. And as you can see, yeah, the guy whips out a piece of paper and starts doing angles and tries to work out if a player is offside using a piece of paper. A piece of paper. Breathe. Just breathe. Because I'm about to start swinging thin air. We've also got Hakim Ziyech. Yes, Ajax versus Real Madrid. Absolutely crazy game. We all know it was mind-blowing. And what happened here? This was a really big mistake, a massive mistake. Some people say justice was served because in the game before, you know, a couple of decisions went for Real Madrid, blah, 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 but this was bad. So most of you will probably know that Tadic scored an absolute screamer, but before that Tadic goal, the ball went out of play. The ball clearly went out of play. They took it back to VAR, and VAR said, nah, goal. Even though the ball clearly, I mean, you'd have to have one eye and the half a hand to not work out that that wasn't. The ball's gone out. I'm really confused. But obviously they played on and then they scored. VAR brought it back and still gave the goal, even though the ball went out. In fact, VAR said that the ball didn't go out. And another absolutely stupid VAR decision that's gone completely wrong is Heung-min Son. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a referee myself, but I've been watching football for over 20 years, and I can tell you, I have seen this stutter happen hundreds of times, and it's never, ever, there's never been a problem with it. So why all of a sudden now is there a problem? Son obviously clearly steps up to take the penalty against Rochdale, does a little stutter, which loads of footballers do, scores, and VAR says it's not a goal. Why? What's wrong with it? All he did was a little feint, a little stutter. Pogba does it, everyone, like loads of players do it. Hazard does a little stop. Like Hazard will stop and then take the penalty. Like there's nothing wrong with it. But for some reason, VAR is bullshit. and makes some stupid decisions and just lies. We've of course got another Real Madrid situation. Real Madrid and VAR, there seems to be a lot of controversy around this because stuff seems to always go weird. Whether it's for Real Madrid or against them, it always seems to be a lot of weird stuff that goes on in the game when Real Madrid are playing and VAR is involved. Anyway, Vinicius Jr is running in the box. He is caught. They go back, look at VAR and say, nah, he wasn't caught. But if you look there at VAR in slow motion, you can see his leg was actually clipped. Even if it was skimmed and he went down, it's still a penalty because he was touched. Like, his leg was touched, which made him fall over. I mean, surely VAR has to give the penalty, but nothing given, just like against Ajax. Nothing given. We then go over to Gabriel Jesus, and this was West Ham versus Man City. Don't get me wrong, Man City were already 3-0 up, I think, at the time. But this decision was just wrong. And I watched Andy Gray on YouTube. He actually broke this down and explained why this was wrong, why the VAR got this wrong. Well, if you watch clearly this clip and you should stop it frame by frame, which VAR have the power to do, this wasn't actually offside. So yeah, you're gonna see this pretty fast. As you can see, a lot of you would have watched it anyway. It was given offside, but it's so minute that if you actually bring it back frame by frame and the ball just leaves his foot, as it just leaves his foot, I've seen it broken down professionally, it's not actually offside. And VAR have 100% just completely got it wrong. And whoever's sitting in that room, like I said, beyond that computer, making the decisions, they're just as bad sometimes as the referees making the decisions, because they get it wrong as well. Either way, Man City did go on to win 5-0, so it didn't really matter, but still. And then finally, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo, and this was another absolute massive moment in the Serie A when Juventus should have gone 1-0 up against Parma, and VAR was called in and said that Ronaldo was offside. You decide. Like, you can watch this in slow motion. Do you think, lads, that was offside? Because to me, he's on. I don't know how any machine or any human being can actually call that is offside. Absolutely stupid. It's like half of a hair inch, like half of a hair molecule. Like, that you can't actually say that that's offside. It's just stupid. And I think VAR sometimes is funny because it's so controversial, but at the same time, it's absolutely ridiculous. And for me, this is exactly what I think of VAR. Bullshit.